Um, hey y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Thanks, FLP. Oh my goodness. I had to go to the microphone program. Yay, you can hear me. Great. Hey Christy, thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. My microphone, I had FLP's microphone there for a second. It was broke. You can't hear me, Christy? Don't be telling me that. How's that? Is that better? Hey, Terrence. Tommy, how are you? Can you hear me better now, Christy? Hey, Robin. Thank y'all for coming back. Yeah, I had to get rid of FLP's microphone. It was broke. It was not being nice to me. I'm missing my Spicy tonight. He is not able to join me because he hasn't made it back home from seeing the doctor today. I miss picking FLP. No, I have to pick on you about your mic. But Spicy went to the doctor today and they took his long cast off. I post everything, Terrence. What homesteading skills I have, the things that I do to get my property ready. I'm working on my cabin. My projects that I do. Uh-oh. Sorry. Sorry about that, FLP. But Terrence, I post a lot of different things. Yes, canning, soap making, a lot of different things. A lot of things I do by the seat of my pants. Yes. A lot of things I do because I've learned how to do them. Like um, putting up a ham radio antenna, which I just did, and it's not correct, but it's done. But I had to figure out how to do it on my own. No, FLP, no, I'm not. Hey, Sandy, how are you, ma'am? And when I do reach 600 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway. There's a video out there. Your puppy's growling and barking, Christy? Well, that's a good thing. Something's up. Yep. But I was saying, Terrence, that I am doing a giveaway when I reach 600 subs. I have a pallet pal that I use to take pallets apart and those away when I reach 600 subscribers. So I don't have far to go, I don't think. Forget how many I have left to get before I get to do the giveaway. I'm pretty close, I think. 585, I think. So I only have 15 more to go to do my giveaway, and I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited. You want the Palette Pal? Hey, Clyde. Oh, 587. Cool. Thank you, Tommy. Close. Yes, yes. I'm excited. Somebody's going to get a really cool tool. I like mine. It's a lifesaver. How are you, Clyde? I'm so glad y'all come to visit with me. Home from the doctor yet. He is recouping. So I think he's going to be pretty sore when he gets home. So, hey, Living and Learning Live, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Christy. That is very sweet. You know, I debated because Spicy wasn't going to be with me. I debated if I should even go live tonight because everybody's used to seeing us together. So I said, well, nah. You know, I was thinking that early. Nah, I'll skip it. But then I thought, no, I'm gonna go live because that's, you know, I like going live on Wednesday nights. So, and the time change. Oh my goodness, people, the time change. Yes, it has messed me up. Hey Jay, thank you for joining me. Welcome to my live stream. It is dark when I get off now. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I have to rig up. Yes, me too, Clyde. Me too. I have to rig up some sort of light in my chicken house. You guys know the trouble that I have had with the chicken snake, right? Okay. Oh, that's fine, Jay. Thank you for coming in anyway. I appreciate the support for sure. But the chicken snake that I've been chasing for several weeks now, he'll go away and then can take all my eggs, and then he'll go away and stay gone for a little longer. So now that it's dark when I get off, yes, that's what I'm thinking, Tommy. Now that it's dark when I get off, it is dark inside the chicken house. Yes, FLP, the chicken snake. Yes, he is not my friend. I have got to rig up some kind of light. It is dark. Yeah, it's not good. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Do y'all know what the heebie-jeebies is? That's what it gives me. It might be a southern thing or whatever, but it's going up in the chicken house when it's dark to try to feel around in there and get eggs. I don't like it. So there's going to be some kind of light put in the chicken house. Yep. The heebie-jeebies is not a good thing. No. So that's going to be a project I'm going to undertake. And I would like to get a solar light so I don't have to run an extension cord out there. A motion light. I may look, Jay, and see. Hey, Grandma Rose's Homestead. How are you, ma'am? Thank you for joining my live stream. A headlamp would be okay, except, hey, JIT, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I'm thinking that if the light is on for like when it gets dark, that it would prevent or maybe make it uncomfortable if the chicken house is lit up. Um, and they may not stay once the light comes on. Robin, netting around the coop. Um, my chicken house is large. Um, Actually, it used to be a porch across the street from me. Um, I live on a dead end road, and across the street from me, there used to be someone that lived there in a mobile home, and they had a large porch built on the front of their. And they moved. They took the mobile home, but they left the porch. So I had somebody go over there with a forklift and pick that porch up and bring it over here, and that was the base for my chicken house. We kind of framed it up. You may be right, Jay. You may be right. Um, yeah. Anyway, it'll make me feel better. On top of that, I know some people don't agree with putting a light in the chicken house in the wintertime, but I had chickens for a long time, and I always light the chicken house in the wintertime, and it keeps them laying more than if I didn't have a light, because once the light um, diminish, the chickens stop laying. So I've put a light in my chicken house every winter for the chickens to have light longer, and it makes them lay all year round. I don't know if it helps with the warmth FLP because of the how big the chicken house is. It's large. And it's just a 100-watt bulb that I use in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The red heat lamps. Really good for up there where you are. But here in the South, I got 5 minutes of winter. So, yeah. They don't need the heat, that's for sure. But they do need the light. Yeah. Yeah, it's the light, Christy. You know, my girls, they slack off. Yeah, well, in the wintertime, it's, lucky me. But in the summertime, they're lucky down here in the South. It's the humidity will kill you down here in the South. Yeah. So, it's tit for tat being lucky down here in the South. It's the light, Christy. Um, oh, wow. 30 degrees. Oh, my goodness. That is chilly. Yeah, you do have to be careful with fire, especially if you have hay in your nests. Um, uh, somewhere, somewhere, let me see. Bear with me just a second. I'm looking. If you have eyes are bothering me so bad this evening. I don't know what I did with it. I had a picture of my nest. It's in my 7.5 by 65 feet for $22 on Amazon. I sent you the link. What is that for, Robin? Candlelight power spotlight. That would be awesome. That would be really good. Ah, here it is. All right. Bear with me just 1 second. Chat for a minute. Okay, this is what my chickens nest in. This is their nest. So if you have a light fairly close and you have hay built up all around this, you would need to be careful for it being a fire hazard. A solar string light. You know, that might work. I don't know. I usually just put like a bulb out there and it's up high, so I don't have any danger of anything catching fire, and it's not really a benefit for the heat because they're not close enough to it. It's the ceiling's pretty high. But yeah, there's going to have to be a light put out there for the my feeling better walking into a dark place where Mr. Snake comes and visits occasionally, and then the light for the chickens. So yeah, I just would feel better with a light out there. Yeah, I don't blame you, Christy, because when I like now when I get off and I go out, you did JIT? That is so sweet. Did a video on Patreon and gave some shout outs. Thank you very much for that. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and stay focused. See, I need my spicy. But when I go out now, if I open the door, I cannot see to the other side. And going up in there, yeah, it just it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm gonna have to fix it up in there. Yep. So I'll be working on that. Jay, darn, old age does terrible things to how you think. Don't let that happen to you, FLP. What terrible things to how you think? Do they really, Jay? Well, hey, bandana grandma. I don't know. But I'm fixing to start my hog trap project. Done with the camper, the paint job on the outside of the camper. So I can't do anything else until the floor is done and I get the plywood to take to my brother. So the next thing I want to work on is building the hog trap. That's going to be fun. But this old girl in Louisiana, yes. Yeah, messed up names, can't remember things. Yep. Thank you very much, Grandma Rose's homestead. I'm really proud of how it turned out. I worked really hard on that camper. Yep. I like it. Hey, Grandpa's Place, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Thank you, JIT. I've got a two-legged snake been sneaking around. A two-legged snake? Oh, those snakes. I dated one of them. I don't like that kind. Nope, you need to get rid of that two-legged snake. Don't like them two-legged kind. It's doing good, I think, provided the console will take the G code. What does that mean? That went over my head. I'm sorry. Well, need to be able to have a good night. Okay, Jay, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the support for sure. I appreciate it very much. Oh, yeah, Christy. 3D printing. You do 3D printing, Grandpa's Place? Christy, that barking dog probably will be a lifesaver one of these days. Yeah. Y'all should have been here when Callie met the meter man. You know, we have a meter reader that comes and reads our light meters. Yeah. She stopped him at the door. It was so funny. He's like, "Is she good? Is she good? Can I what's her name? Check out that video. Let me see. I'm pausing it just for a minute. Thank you, Sandy. They Christy, they did not remove it. They took off the long cast and put another cast on in its place that's shorter, that comes, like right here maybe. Okay, great, FLP. Thank you. Yeah. So he's got a short cast on now, from what I hear. I only talked to him for just a second, and he was on his way back from the doctor in Texas. So he's got a ways to go um, before he gets home. Hey, BC, how are you, sir? Thank you for Green Bay Wacky. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the support. For sure, definitely. I'm so glad y'all are joining me. Cammy's simple and not always easy life. Yes, you didn't miss this time. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Noah's Ark 1962, how are you? Thank you for coming in and visiting with me. I appreciate the support, you guys. Yes, BC, you sure can, because I hate a Poulon, or ever how you pronounce it. I always say Poulon. Some people say Poland, but that chainsaw aggravates me to death. Say bad words. I'm just going to tell you, it makes me say bad words. Hey, Green Bay, everything, just shooting the breeze, just shooting the breeze. There you go. Yep. Grandpa's place, Monday. I worked today, and pull on, and I debated because Spicy couldn't be with me tonight. I debated whether or not to do the live stream tonight because my partner in crime was not with me. But I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and do the live stream, even though he can't be with me. Yeah. He had to go to the doctor today for his arm. So he'll give us an update on that, I'm sure. Maybe he'll do a video and give an update because I only talked to him for just a second. Tommy, you rarely use the chainsaw anymore. You have a cordless sawzall. I like sawzall. Hey, old Alabama gardener, welcome, sir. Thank you for joining me. Beyondo Strong, welcome, welcome. There are two screws inside a hole on the left side of the saw. One is marked L and the other is marked H. Turn the screw that is marked L counterclockwise and see if that will work. Now, BC, you know I am old, and I'm not going to remember what I'm supposed to do after this live stream is over. No, Green Bay, not my husband, my son. Backwoods Raised is my son. I'm actually a widow. I don't have a husband. Backwoods Raised joins me in my live stream every week. We do it together. And he had to go, I'm sure, maybe you don't know. He got injured on the job and he's had a cast on his arm. Back to the hospital to removed and a shorter cast put on. So he couldn't be with me tonight on my live stream. Buy a steel only about $200. Yeah, I know. The Poulon that I have was a gift. My mom bought it for me for my birthday. So that's why it was a Poulon instead of anything else. So the same age, so I refuse to say I'm old. Okay. Okay, FLP. Okay. Yeah, BC, yes. Yes, that's exactly what I have to do to make that sucker easier to start. Yep. Yeah. It just doesn't want to do the FLP, does it, JIT? It just doesn't. Yeah. That is so funny. Yep. Yeah. BC, I'll be needing you to send. Uh, no, I did not know. So many YouTube friends. Takes time to get to know. Sorry for your loss. I lost my mom, brother, and sister last 3 years plus 5 on wife's side. Thank you very much. Very sweet. Um, yeah, I've been a widow since 1991. Yep, a long, long time. And I raised all three of my kids by myself. They're all grown. Backwoods raised. Um, FLP, would you get Backwoods raised channel link and put it in the description? I mean, in the chat for me. Um, Backwoods Raised is my oldest son, and he has a YouTube channel. And we do our live streams together every week. So, um, actually, my son. 24 years together so far. We are 50. Always think about that. Have 5 kids. Oh, thank you very much, Green Bay. Thank you. Thank you, FLP. I appreciate you. I've been a widow 11 years, and my son died 2 years ago. Oh, my goodness. Grandma Rose's homestead. Oh, Green Bay. Thank you, FLP. I appreciate you. That's my son. Oh, are you? Okay. Good. Great. Yeah. Yeah. I forget how many years I've been a widow, Grandma Rose's homestead. I can't do the math anymore. It's too many. It's too high. And I work from home, so I code medical charts all day. So by the end of the day, I cannot add 2 and 2. My eyes are crossing, reading all the op notes and stuff. Yes, but I can understand. Yeah, I'm used to it now. It was so long ago that it doesn't bother. Um, how long have I been on YouTube? I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2016 was the first time I started making videos, or I made my channel, Southern Arc Homestead. Yep. So I haven't been on here a long time, but I have made some of the best friends a person could ever have on YouTube. Yes. I moved here 10 years ago, and that was a year after my DH passed. So that's how I keep track. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cami. Simple and not always easy life. I appreciate that. That's my boy. Bob. He is crazy. There, y'all need to go watch the chicken clucking contest video. Oh, dear husband. Okay, thank you, BC. I can't do abbreviations at the end of the day either. Yeah, sorry. My brain is just fried. Yes, Grandma Rose. Filmora is an excellent program, an editing program, and Mr. Darrell with Two Family Homestead will get you hooked right up. Yes, yes, Christy, spicy subs. Yes, subs. Yep. Filmora is very user friendly, Grandma Rose. DW is dear wife, and GMB is give me bacon. There you go, BC. There you go. Give me bacon. Yeah. I started to post on my Facebook page one day, these ladies that say those 3 words that I so long to hear. I've got bacon. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Green Bay. JIT. Good, good, good. Yeah, there was a thread in one of the groups that I'm in on Facebook that mentioned, why are live streams so long? Um, and to me, live streams are about interaction with your subscribers. It's not about, a how-to video that can be cut down to be um, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's not about doing a how-to video. It's not about doing an informative video. To me, live streams are about connecting, interacting with your subscribers. And I think that an hour is the normal time for a live stream. To me, an hour is the norm. I think, if it is a complicated, intense, involved live stream, going over an hour is by no means against the rules. But to me, you need to interact with your subscribers, because I've made so many friends on YouTube. And see, I'm by myself, so all of my friends are on YouTube. And if I need help, my YouTube friends will hook me up, won't they? Yes, they will. I can go to some of my friends and get help with whatever problem I'm having. And that to me is priceless. I have store-bought, but it isn't the same. Oh, bacon? Yes, yes. What are you grinning at, BC Truck? What did I miss? Started doing live podcasts on my JIT Prepping Facebook page every Sunday. That is a good thing, JIT. And Dan and Cassie, or Casey, I'm sorry. Welcome. So many live streams today. Thank you for taking time to join us. I appreciate you so very much. The meetup today, y'all had a meetup, Noah's Ark? Yes, exactly, Green Bay, exactly. You did 5 hours yesterday? Holy cow. That is a long, that is a long one. Yay. I've actually made a good friend that comes over for coffee that I've met here on the tube. Yep. See? That is right, BC. Yes, thank you very much, and Dan. Arkansas Prepper is a good friend. A good friend. I don't think I know Arkansas Prepper, BC. JIT, 5 hours is a long time. Oh my goodness, that's almost a full day. A full day of work. I'm thinking, 8 hours. Cami Simple and not so. I need to shorten your name. Cami Simple. We'll call you Cami Simple. All my friends are here on the YouTube world. Yes. Mine too. Mine too. Yes, exactly. All the people that I connect with, are virtual friends. They're on YouTube or Facebook or, you know. Yeah, Green Bay, 2 to 5 hours. I need some of that energy. I'll be needing you to email. The email address is on my about page. Could you please email me some of that energy? Yeah, 2 to 5 hours, Noah's Ark. A 2 to 5 hour live stream. Oh my goodness. That's a long time. Callie is looking at me like, okay, who are you talking to? Because you know I get upset. Yep. Wow. Me too, Christy. Me too. Me too. And I've been working on my ham radio antenna, and I've got to work on it some more. And another way to communicate with people, it's whatever a person is comfortable. Um, for the length of the live stream, Green Bay, is that what you're talking about? But another way for people to communicate that are not close is by ham radio. So I put up a ham radio antenna for HF, and I've been talking to people from Virginia, people from North Carolina, South Carolina, Colorado, and that is through ham radio. Yes, Green Bay, that is right. To me, yeah, yeah, whatever your link, your comfort is. Yeah, that's right. But I think that um, you said some folks. Oh my goodness. Yeah. BC, you need to take that test again. Smokes. Oh my goodness. Hey, Lois Ann, welcome. Thank you for coming in. FLP's got me giggling about seeing smoke signals. Uh, how are you, ma'am? He is not right. Do you really, BC? You need to take that test again. Do you have the updated question pool? You know, it changed recently. Don't study the old question pool. If you're still, I mean, you may not even be interested in doing it anymore. Thank you, JIT. Y'all want to see me on Google Street View? No, we do not want to see you on Google Street View, BC. Uh, Grandma Rose, you have 2 new subscribers and don't even have one of my own videos up yet. There you go. There you go. You need to get your own video up. Start putting some videos. Beyondo Strong. I don't have anybody in real life. I don't either, Beyondo. I come to chats to feel less lonely. Thank you very much, Green Bay. Thank you. Daniel, God is my judge. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in and visiting with me. Yes, I was talking about. See, Grandma's Rose, you got another sub, and now you need to go put some videos up. Yep, go put some videos up, Grandma's Rose. Yep, you guys, y'all go sub each other. I think that's important. There you go, and Dan. There you go. Yeah, good question, FLP. Yep, that's a good question. Where are those back straps? Still on the hoof, Daniel. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yes, Green Bay. I think that's important. We have a community here, and um, I think y'all need to go sub each other. Yep. Everybody could use more subs. You're trying to reach 500 subs so I can give this food bucket away. It's in the way of my preps. You know, Cami Simple, I'm new to the prepping part of it. I've always been on the homesteading side of it, but you weren't kidding, BC. I have a lot to learn on the prepping side of things. So um, that's how I actually found like FLP and JIT and Daniel's God is my judge because of my wanting to learn more about the prepping side of it. So, you know, I learned from those that have more experience than I do because I'm a beginner in the whole prepping thing. You were in a chat yesterday that was so against that. I like to be involved with the channel while subbing up and down. I actually take an interest in the host like you. Well, thank you, Green Bay. There you go, JIT. Awesome, BC. That water filter video, that water filter that I made, I use right now. It's on my counter by my sink. That's how I filter my water. Like, I'll filter the water and I'll put it in a gallon jug, and that's what I use to the property for my coffee and drinking water. So I use that very much. And to me, it was worth it, um, you know, to build it. It was less expensive. Yes, sir, Daniel, I did. I did start a VidMe channel. Yes, as a backup, yes. You know, when I first started this live stream, I had mic problems. Log, you know, close it off and restart it. But do you know that my live stream was already demonetized? Now, I deleted it because it was only a few minutes, but it was already demonetized. Yep, sure was. Tammy, um, most homesteaders start out at preppers. That's not always the case. I started out on the homesteading side of it, you know, wanting to grow a garden and can stuff and all of that. And because of, I think homesteading and prepping go together. So because of me wanting to know more about the prepping side of it, made me seek out people that I could learn from as far as the prepping side of things. Enough about it. You are not FLP. You are not. Y'all, my partner. I like him. He is an awesome author. We have another possible author, Daniel. Daniel God is my judge. You're going to have one coming out in January. Is that right? JIT, it's been suggested a couple of times that I go to Patreon. I guess it is a like an insecure thing. Um, I have a lot of insecurities personally. Um, so I guess it's not good enough that my channel content is good enough for Patreon. So I haven't done Patreon yet. Um, so I don't have confidence enough in what I put out, which is not it's not a good thing, I know, but it's just how I feel. Thank you. Did I miss you, Food Forest? I am so sorry. I apologize. Come in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your support. In your best Darth Vader voice. Yeah, that's funny. The interwebs. It's supposed to be INNER, interwebs. Yep. You think so, JIT? I appreciate that. Your husband is going away for years and your job ended? Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. That's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. Use the farce. Stop it. You'll learn to speak better when you get out of that hellhole. Yes. You might learn to say purdy correctly. It has been rainy today, Lois Ann. It has been rainy and wet and damp and cold. It's good fire weather, that's for sure. Thank you, Food Forest. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for stopping in. Cheetown Mountain, welcome from Chicago. Wow. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate you. Yes, Grandpa's place. It is good deer weather. Yep. 37. Holy cow. Rain mixed snow tomorrow. That's not good, Lois Ann. That's not good. That's chilly. Trying to be strong. Yes, Beyond strong. Let me tell you, you cannot put a limit on yourself. Trust me, I have been there many, many times. Patreon is um, a platform like YouTube. Your subscribers, your supporters can support you for different levels of financial support, depending on your guidelines, I'm sure, whatever you set up. Because of all the demonetization on YouTube, a lot of people are going to Patreon. Um, Part of the chat. I apologize, everybody, if I missed some questions. I was trying to think of how to word um, about Patreon, but I don't have my self-doubt comes into play a lot with some of that stuff. Says, plus you can post other types of content there too, like pictures and text, etc. More robust. There's none of the restrictions that YouTube places on you. Patreon does not have any of that. It is separate from YouTube, Green Bay, but those that go to Patreon, they also connect with their YouTube subscribers. You hush it, FLP. No, BC, no. You can post your male stripper videos there. Yes, you can. Chunkendales. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes, Green Bay. I'm trying to maintain with these crazy people in this chat. Hey, Orly's Humble Home. Yes, thank you very much. I'm sorry. They have got me cracking up. They are not right. Yes, I do. Every Wednesday, at 7 Central is when I do my live stream. If I can keep a straight face with some of the people that is in the chat. A pumpkin chucker. Oh, my goodness. Crazy people. Oh. And Dan, I appreciate you for coming in and visiting with me. I appreciate the support. JIT says, just go look at Patreon. It's a cool place. Oldendale female version. Christy, me and you both, sister. Me and you both. The Oldendales. There you go. Tammy, simple. To me, a homesteader and a prepper is the same. They go hand in hand together. That's just my opinion. FLP, we have to entertain you because Spicy isn't here. That is right. And let me tell you, I hope Mr. Spicy watches this video. Golly, guy. I hope he watches this video. My eyes are watering. It's so funny. Yes, the oily prepper. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate you. There you go, Green Bay. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Camies. That may be a video for you. Yep. Preppers do more in-depth medical weapons and such. Yep. Yep. Oh my goodness. Beyond strong. Oh my goodness. That is awful. Did they really? Thanks, Orly. I appreciate it. Yep. There you go, Cami. That's good advice, FLP. Thank you. Biondo, you keep your head up and you send me an email if you need to talk. I, my dear, have been there a long time. So I know what you're going through. Yep. There you go, Cami. Yep. God, I miss so spicy. Yep. Wow, Green Bay. You can't live without your dog. You know, I'm pretty fond of mine. Yay, there you go, Orly. There you go. There you go, BC. Me too. My dog. She is rotten. Yep. Oh my goodness. I have already been on here an hour. Y'all have had me cracking up. Crazy people. Crazy people. Yep. Smoke signals and chuckadales. Chunky Dales or whatever it was. 40. That's so dang funny. Yeah. The meter reader came today, BC, and Callie run out the door and stopped him at his when he got out of the car. And he was like, "Is she good? Is she good? What's her name?" And I told him her name was Callie. And he said, can I bend down? Can I pet her?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can bend down." And I said, she's gonna be your best friend now because he was just petting her. And he said, "She is well fed, isn't she?" And I said, "Yeah, yeah. What are you trying to say?" And he said, "I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't." I said, "She sleeps with me. What are you talking about?" He said, "I don't think I'm gonna find her on a chain." I said, "No." He said, "She's well fed, isn't she?" Sucker, you better get out of here. Trying to diss on the fat girls. Come on now. Yeah, I started to tell Callie, get him. Uh, Golly. I missed the chat. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry. Yeah, she's too short for her weight. She's not fat. She's short. Yes, that is it. That is it. Goodness. Oh, yeah, FedEx. She hates FedEx. She cannot stand the FedEx guy. And he doesn't try to. hey, come here, Callie, let's talk, let's be friends. He doesn't do that, so she doesn't let him come up the walkway. Yeah, she stops him. Vertically challenged. There you go, Orly. There you go. As well. Yes. Yes. Dang funny. my my latest ladder adventure almost kicked my butt, Daniel. Almost kicked my butt. Yes. Watched my video, um, the reveal video where I did the walk around. On the back side of the camper, there's a tree. Like, it is like right here, just really close to the camper. Well, around the tree, it's got a hill. So I can't, the very top corner, I can't get the ladder to set straight on that hill that goes up to the tree. So that top section is still not done. Yeah, it's about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches across the top. And I can't get to it because I have to have somebody to hold the ladder. I went to climb up on the ladder, Daniel. I got about 2 rungs of the ladder up, and the whole thing started going like this. I was like, oh, this is not good. No, I can't do this. Yep. Yeah, so I had to leave that. The squirrel the squirrel carnage, BC. Yeah, JIT. Exactly, Daniel. Exactly. Exactly. Bodies everywhere. BC, you are not right. Squirrel carnage. Yeah. Yep. That ladder did some rocking and rolling. I was like, no, this has got to wait. This has got to wait. I need some more hands on that ladder. I have her channel, Green Bay, um, but I will. I will go check it out. Yeah, you might talk to Cab 7 about that, Green Bay. BC, the tree is in the way. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is hooking up to the camper and pulling it away from the tree. And then I can put the ladder up there and get to the top of the section that I needed to do. Yes, Green Bay, we did. That's right. That is right. I did that as well. So, oh my goodness, Orly. Yeah. Yeah. Have the dog hold the ladder, JIT. She's good. She is good, but she's not quite that good. Yeah. All right, guys. I have been on here. I don't even know how long. I think I've been on here over an hour. But I have enjoyed this so very much. And I hope that Spicy realizes how badly he was missed. And I hope he gets to watch this video. Yeah, she's just a little bit more to go, JIT, and she'll be there. Thank you, Daniel. I can stay a while longer if y'all want me to. I don't mind at all. Grandpa's Place, thank you very much. I don't mind. Welcome back, Biondo. I was just telling everybody that it's time for me to go ahead and shut down the stream. Yes, Christy. Y'all go send him a message and tell him that that he has been missed. Yep. I missed my Spicy tonight. And, oh, I know, Cammy Simple. I know some people stream 8 hours, but I don't know. Survival comes. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Green Bay, you are so sweet. Thank you very much. That is awesome of you, sir. You have to get an electrical issue fixed on my motorhome, but when fixed, I will be heading to Arkansas in the Sheridan area. Awesome. Green Bay Wacky, you rock. I'm just letting you know. Thank you very much. Survival Comms, you rock, sir. That's awesome, Green Bay. Thank you. Biondo, Green Bay's going to find you a stream to get into. Survival Comms, I have been all over 80 meters, sir. I have been all over it. I am up in 80 meters. Yep. The only thing that I found out is that my fee is it needs to be raised because the ladder line touches the ground. So I need to get it up high enough to where the bottom of the ladder line does not touch the ground. Yep. Y'all, survival comms and FLP and survival comms came to my rescue. And there was Backwoods Law that came to my rescue when I needed help with my yeah, BC, the way that I got the first part because I'm not electrically inclined. I can strip something and splice something, but the actual turns, I'm not I'm not electrically inclined. So if you go over that enough question pool, if you go over it enough, like take a section each night and go over that section and repeat those questions, that correct answer will come out to you. It will pop out at you, and you will be able to pass it that way. Survival comms, can I do that? Like, can I put a fold in the ladder line and raise the bottom of it up? Because that would be good. Yes, yes. Thank you, Green Bay. Electricologist. Where did you get that word from? That's a good one. Just no fold, just route it around. Okay. So, like, if I put a big loop in the bottom of it, that'll pick it up off the ground to where it won't be laying on the ground, because the middle, I forget what you call it, the apex is up high, but the ladder line comes down and it goes flat on the ground like that. So if I pick the bottom of it up and like do a big loop, would that work? Yeah, there you go. Survival comms. See? You rock. You rock. I just thank you very much. I'm not going to take it down and try to get it higher. I'm just going to loop it. Yay! I'm so glad you came in. Not very long, survival comms. Welcome back, Biondo. A transportologist. It comes down and there may be like a foot or two is on the ground before the coax connects to it. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, I don't know a thing about antennas, survival comm. I just know what I've learned. Biondo, it's my ham radio antenna. The middle of it, the middle part, I think is called an apex. And oilology, yeah. See, you need to save that word and say it in your live stream. Oily, yeah. Slackerista, BC. You need to take that test. My cheeks are sore from laughing so hard. Y'all are crazy. Oh my goodness. Get a couple of furring strips and cross them like an old school clothesline. Brenda Bills, thank you for coming in. And you and your sock trouble. And I'm already on the verge of having the giggles. Really? Because of these crazy people in the chat. You threw your socks in the wrong cart. Honey, don't you know you're supposed to aim for your cart? Okay, I'll do that, survival comms. I don't really understand the clothesline pole thing idea, but I'm going to pick it up and kind of off the ground because they were telling me in one of the chats I was in today that it would cause the ground would absorb signal loss if it's laying on the ground, if it's touching the ground. CBC, you ain't right. You looked up to a chuckling man? Yeah, I bet. I bet he was like, what are you doing, woman? Ground loss, yes. They said survival comms. So I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. But I did tell him I'm going to work on that and get it fixed. Yes. Hang the loop on the clothesline, Tommy? I don't have a clothesline. Not here. Yeah. I'll get it up off the ground somehow or another. Yeah. But I didn't know. Biondo, what's wrong? You said, geez. How are you, ma'am? Yeah, that second word, Oily. Go for it. Go for it, girl. Yeah. Oh, disconnect, reconnect, repeat. I got you. I got you. Yay, Green Bay. Awesome. Glad you don't live near. You wouldn't get rid of me wanting to get at them big boys. What? What did I miss? I missed that, FLP. Feeder, like ladder line, is what is considered a free space feeder. Yes, BC, you do have a repeater there in Minden. Yes, and I can reach it from my house. Here at Daniel's place. Okay, yes. Balanced feeder is like ladder line is what's considered a free space feeder. Okay. Yes, sir. BC, 2 meter. Yes. Yes, they have a 2 meter. They're in Minden. Awesome, Oily. For it. I'm going to crack up. Christy says, I tried making homemade biscuits today and they didn't rise. The 7-month-old garbage pail pup ate them. Yeah. A booby trap. I missed it. Let me back up just a second. I'm learning a booby trap. I forgot. I said it. I tripped it. And JIT! Oh my goodness! You tripped it and about peed your pants. Oh, that's too funny. I mean, no, it's not funny. That would be something I would do. Oh my goodness. It's meant to be run in the air. Okay, survival comms. Yes. I'm so glad you come in here. Because I was on there asking them, okay, if my ladder line is touching the ground, then is that going to be a problem? And they were all like, yeah, you need to get up off the ground. I'm like, dang it. 2 16-point bucks and one with matching drop lines posted videos of them. Cool. I'm going to have to go see that. I'm not even going there, FLP. Yeah, Ollie, there you go. Over the shoulder boulder holder. Yep, that's what they are. Good for you, Biondo. Thank you. Thank you, Green Bay. You're an awesome dude, sir. Glenda, see, you're getting all the fellas. That's not even fair. Green Bay, thank you very much. Yes, sir. Are you talking about those? Those right there? That is, those are my paintings. Yes. This shelf over here on this side of me that's got both of my ham radios on it. So the paintings, those paintings, I had hanging over here. So I had to move them over there. Yes, they are mine. JIT, that's funny. Y'all are bad. Y'all are so bad. You're welcome, Biondo. Thank you, Orly. Thank you very much. Yes, they are bad. Bad, bad. I don't think I've laughed so hard in a very long time. The nut job's in here. Coms. I'm all about some cooking. Look at me. I like cooking. Oh, BC. Bad, bad, bad. That's right. Bad, bad, bad. Oh my goodness. Crazy people. There's crazy people up in this chat. Pat, one radio is small and it's a 2 meter. And it's just for local. Um, I can reach probably 60 miles on it. And the other radio is all the other bands, you know, 80 meters, 40 meters, 20 meters, all those bands. And it goes across the country. So one is small and it's for local, and that's called a 2 meter radio. So I can reach 60 miles with it. And the other meter is HF, and it goes yonder. It goes way over yonder. Thank you, Chi Town. Christy, you have no idea. I have been about to bust it this evening. Thank you for coming in, Daniel. Finally, Ollie, Ollie. Finally, somebody else uses the word britches. Nobody uses that word. Everybody says pants, but I say britches. Yes. You say bibs. Oh, BC. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Nobody says britches. I say britches. Yes. Only you rock. There you go. Um, Pat, a good radio to begin with is called a Yaesu 2900. It's not very expensive, and it's a 2 meter radio. um, JIT, my property is in South Arkansas, but I live in North Louisiana until I finish my property. I don't have internet at the property, so I have to stay here so I can work because I work from home. BC, that's what I have. I have a Yaesu 2900 um, ham radio. The ham radio uses a different frequency, Chi-Town, and you have to be licensed to use a ham radio unless emergency. If you are in an emergency, you can use a ham radio without a license, but you better make sure that it's an emergency. Britches or drawers? Oli, my friend? Yes. uh, my property, all the videos on my property is in South Arkansas. It's like an hour from where I am now. Um, but I don't have internet there, so I can't stay there during the week because I can't work the old job. So I have to go back and forth. So I have to make sure I'm here Monday morning so I can log on and get some doctors paid. I code for a hospital that is in Ohio, as a matter of fact. So I have to log online and go into the hospital and get the charts that I work with. So I can't do that without internet. There you go, Orly. Yep. Them britches and drawers. Yes. Yes, JIT. That is it. My happy place. That's what I call it, my happy place. Hey, Barbara Pask, how are you, ma'am? Thank you for coming into my live stream. These people are crazy, are nuts. They have me laughing, laughing so hard. Oh my goodness, craziness up in here. The difference, one thing that we were talking about, Barb, um, the difference in the way people in the South talk and people in the North with the word britches and oh my goodness, so funny. Oh my goodness. Y'all, Barb Pask is one of my really good friends. She is an artist. She is from Ohio, and I think it was 5 years ago, Barb, right? That we all went and met in Tennessee. There was like 5 or 6 of us artists that met and spent a week together. Ollie, I ain't saying a word. I'm not saying a word, girl. Not a word. Spent a week together, hanging out, painting on location. It was an awesome time. She has some wonderful paintings. It was, Barb. Yep. And she's been my friend ever since. And I forget how many years we've been friends on Facebook. This is how I met Barb. She is a Facebook friend from, oh my God, and we all got together. That's it. FLP, you got it. Thank you, Barb. I'm wiping the tears out of my eyes because these crazy people have me laughing so hard. Oh, goodness. So stinking funny. Is Biondo still in here? I thought she went to the other channel. Yeah, she's going to have to pull up her bootstraps and try to get some help. Yeah. Y'all, this has been so much fun. I have laughed so hard. Oh my goodness. No, she didn't, FLP. She does not fart. She fluffs. Thank you very much. Yep. Step ins. Oh my goodness. Her, she does not fart. She fluffs. So there you go. Lordy. Yeah, that's it, BC. That's what I do. I glisten. Yeah. Yeah. Fluffing, fluffing glitter. There you go. Oh, you guys are nuts. A paper bag, a poke. I don't know. I don't do that, Glenda. I've never heard that before. That one escapes me. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Yeah. Not very many places have paper sacks anymore. Survival comms. No. BC, you behave. Oh, y'all are horrible. Is that one of those North things? The poke? I call it a bag. I call it a sack. Paper sack. Y'all are crazy. Craziness up in here. Uh, yep, Orly. Yep, FLP. Leave him alone. Orly, there's your new word. Hashtag for the night. There you go. Silent but violent. uh, yep. I am dying here. I am dying. It's so funny. Craziness. About dog farts. It's awful. Oh, thank you, Cami. Simple. Awesome, ma'am. Me too, Orly. Odin's Odors. Survival comes. That should be the chapter, the name of a new chapter. There you go. There you go. I'm about to die. uh, oh, oh, my goodness. So dang funny. Odin's Odors needs to have his own chapter. Oh, too funny. All right, you guys. I have really seriously enjoyed this tonight. Going to go ahead and shut it down. Um, you crazy people. I'm so glad y'all came to hang out with me. And I can't believe I debated on whether to have the live stream tonight because Spicy um, couldn't be with me. And I'm so glad I came and had it anyway because you crazy people. Thank you, Orly. Thank you so much. Silent but violent. Yep. That's the hashtag for tonight. JIT, you behave. You behave. Thank you for stopping by, Barb. Thank you, FLP. All right. Good night, you guys.